this is where I'm at now, and my aim is to get here. This is Pågaby, which is the closest spot to the mainland, and it's about 8 kilometers as the crow flies. And the reason I want to get here is because this sea here starts to freeze around October, and then now it's February, which is the coldest month. So in theory, the ice should be thick enough to actually cross it by foot or by bike. But the main problem is actually getting here, because on this map there are 3 dotted tracks leading to Pågaby, but a dotted track is not a road, which means it's not going to be cleared, and it would only be passable in the summer months. So that's been my main concern. Yesterday when I was stopped at a shop, I was invited by a truckie into the cab of his truck for tea, and he lit up this little gas stove, and I asked him where he was going, and he said Pågaby, and I couldn't believe it, so I grabbed my map, and he showed me this southern route, which is quite far. It's about 120 kilometres. Looks a little daunting, to be honest. He does assure me that trucks go along this, not cars, but actually big trucks. So it's the trucks that more or less clear the road, and it doesn't produce images of a very nice road to travel on. But it could be my ticket to Pågaby, because the other route, the route that goes basically from the east coast to the west, is for sure it's snowed over, but there is like a gas or an oil pipeline there, and there's a service track, I'm told, which runs for about 50 kilometres. But then what do you do after that 50 kilometres? I don't know, and that was actually where I was heading. But everyone else I've asked since then have told me that there is no route that this guy was talking about. But he did draw me a map. He drew me a... Let's have a look. He drew me a map on how to actually get to the road from the town. You come around a bend over the river and cross the bridge and then turn left. So at the moment I'm thinking that's going to be my best bet, to take that. But so I've actually stocked up with about a week's worth of food, and I've got 3 litres of fuel. Yesterday I arrived here at this small town, which is the start of the route to Pågaby that the truck driver had told me about. And there's an energy camp here, and they have confirmed to me that in fact trucks do drive up to another camp that gets to about 30 kilometres from Pågaby, and then after that there is no road as such. And it's really quite far. It's about 140 kilometres to get to the next camp, and there's absolutely nothing in between. Plus the roads are ungraded, so I imagine it's going to be pretty horrible to travel on. And my real concern is that if the weather turns foul and it snows, then I could get stuck out there. I just got a whole bunch of food from this shop here, so now I'm ready to go, but my bike is bursting out of its skin. This pannier I can't even close, full of eggs, pasta, oats, dates. This is my spare fuel, 2 litres of methylated spirits. I've got a litre of petrol here. This is all my extra sleeping gear, my second sleeping bag, and fleece sleeping wear. I found the road and I came to this security checkpoint with a boom gate, and I thought, oh no, don't tell me, they're not going to let me through. A couple of tough looking security guards came out dressed in camo, and there was a boom gate, and I just had to put on my most charming self, and they invited me in for a cup of tea, and after a quick conversation they felt that it was all right. So I had to just assure them that I was carrying enough fuel and that I had a GPS. But I guess it's only trucks from the camps that come through here. So I'm feeling quite good about it. The road looks pretty good.